Next to the iconic Michigan Central Station in Detroit's oldest neighborhood, Corktown, a cutting-edge facility called Newlab at Michigan Central has quickly become a hub for tech companies and entrepreneurs. Since opening in 2023, 90 companies have joined. CEO Cameron Lawrence is at the helm.
It's become this amazing ecosystem. You're seeing entrepreneurialism on a day-to-day basis. You're seeing products come from vision to reality in real time, and it's actually a really special place that I think Detroiters can really be proud of.
Newlab was built from the skeleton of a former book depository.
This is an old, decrepit building that had a long history in the city, but was, overlooked. It was abandoned. But man, look around, the bones are fantastic, right? So we have this history of taking historic buildings and creating something new, and this kind of poetry between what it was in the past and what it can be as a center of excellence for a city in the future.
Open to the public, the first floor is full of displays from the startup companies calling Newlab home, a cafe, and plenty of meeting and workspaces all underneath a massive glass ceiling. The new aesthetics pay homage to the past with exposed beams and pillars, but what makes Newlab more than a historic building turned co-working space is the hardware amenities available to startups.
Because we have all the best-in-class equipment here, we're taking months, if not years, off their product development cycle.
Newlab Michigan Central is the sister facility to the original Newlab in Brooklyn that's home to over 200 startup companies. Newlab's mission is to compete with coastal tech hubs to spark job-creating innovation and attract the talent needed to fill those jobs to the Detroit region.
I'm seeing the entrepreneurs choose to call Detroit home, and they're building their companies and their products out of here, and seeing the amount of pride the city is taking in becoming a bit of a hotbed for innovation and entrepreneurialism from where it was. That gives me a huge amount of pride in what my team and Michigan Central are building here.
As Detroit's revitalization has continued over the years, Newlab has also been embraced by the city.
I found that in a very short period of time, this has been a real source of civic pride. I mean, we have a lot of significant leaders in the community that are here quite regularly. They're celebrating our wins.
Cementing its footprint and commitment to Detroit with things like the nation's first ever wireless charging roadway, Newlab shows no signs of slowing down.
Walk around the Concourse floor. There are so many great examples of the prototypes of companies that we support, whether it be tar forms like electric motorbike to grounded RV to live-ax off-road vehicle. You can't leave this building without being inspired by our founders and what they're building. It's beyond magical. This is a place where you see stuff actually get built, and you don't see that everywhere.
Watch One Detroit, Thursday at 7:30 p.m.
You can find more at onedetroitpbs.org or subscribe to our social media channels and sign up for our One Detroit newsletter.